hope everyone's feeling good. Let's talk for a little bit about pranavayu some more. I brought up the concept yesterday of the 5 winds of prana. So the body, the yogis tell us that our physical body has a whole bunch of energetic channels in it. And they even put a number on it. Who remembers the number that the yogis tell us of the number of energetic channels in the body? You can think of them as marma lines or tirthas, and where the lines connect, there are marma points or chakras. Inject it with cash. Just, throw cash at everything. It makes it better. 5 nadis? Close. Let's see. So in the entire body, there's an energetic channel that corresponds to every single nerve, every single vein, every artery, every system and function. The lungs, the digestive system, the glandular system. Yeah, Jez. 72,000. I'm not sure which yogi counted them, but one of the yogis was in his mountain cave and he said, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way to 72,000. And so, yeah. But Asal and Lori, you guys said 5, and that refers to the number of movements of prana within the 72,000. So you both are right. Yeah. Prana moves in 5 ways, the prana vayus. So today let's talk just about one of them, samana vayu. Let me show our little picture here again so you can see the chart. Okay, if you check out the chart on the screen, the little graphic, we're going to go right in the middle first, samana vayu. So the location of this pranic force is mainly centered in the abdomen. I talk a lot about building energy here in the abdomen for a lot of reasons. It's our powerhouse of the physical body. It's our energetic kind of like furnace, if you will. And it's also the center of our physical healing. So it's great to focus on the navel area. So if you look on the right side of this, the samana or samana vayu is the wind of prana that circulates mainly in the midsection, and its function. So prana is not inanimate. Prana is intelligent. It's actually an entity. Prana is alive. Prana attaches itself to our thoughts, and we imbue prana with Shiva energy. Shiva meaning consciousness, energy. And then it has a function and it does something. So what does this prana in this area of our body do? Well, its function is to assimilate, to help us process not only physical things, but also mental things. It helps us learn. It helps us realize. It takes substance and transforms it into use, into knowledge, wisdom, energy. It also has to do with how quickly do we learn things. So when we see the world around us, when we take in information through our faculties, right, our sense organs, what do we do with that information? Do we just hear it and see it and then it goes in one ear and out the other, so to speak? That's not an idle term. If samana vayu is not active and optimized, that's what happens. Information comes in and it goes out. If you forget things easily, if you don't understand concepts very well sometimes, samana vayu might need to be optimized. It's the process, the action of integrating, learning, receiving, and using. And it's centered in the midsection. And the action, the motion, is like a swirling. And I've mentioned this in our meditations many times. So some of the other vayus we haven't worked with as much, and we'll get to those. But today, samana vayu, midsection, swirling energy, the process of assimilation and processing of information that comes in, whether it's physical food we eat or it's knowledge or information that we take in. And of course, there are asanas and pranayamas and meditations that work with this particular vayu, as with the other 4 vayus as well. All right, so the midsection, so you probably can guess what breathing techniques we might be working with. There's Kapalabhati, there's Bhastrika, there's also alternate nostril Nadi Shodhana, which we're going to do. We're going to do a combination of these, and then a mudra. So the fingers, so we don't talk much about mudras, but the 5 fingers in different traditions correspond to the 5 lowest chakras. And for samana vayu, there are several different mudras to activate that helps the energy heighten and the force of samana proceed. So thumb, pinky, and ring finger together. Thumb, pinky, and ring finger of both hands. So the peace fingers are extended. And the backs of the hands rest on the knees. So that's the mudra for samana vayu. Okay? Thumb, pinky, and index. Thumb, pinky, and ring finger, rather. Back of the hand on the knees. Okay, let's do a meditation. Actually, the camera is kind of close today. I just realized that. It's going to haunt me, that comment. You're too close to the camera. All right. Tim Yoga, what's up, man? All right, so create your Samana Vayu Mudra, please. Pressing about a half a pound to a pound of pressure between the finger pads there. Let them rest, let the backs of the hands rest on the knees. Just get a sense of how this feels. We're going to come back to this because our pranayama technique will require our right hand. Just get a sense of how the mudra feels. Take a few breaths here. Okay, so we'll come back to this after our pranayama. The pranayama is going to be a combination of bastrika, so fairly strong, that rhythmic pumping in and out, that with ujjayi in the throat, bellows breath. That's the beginning of it. Then the second stage is alternate nostril breathing with bastrika. It's going to be fairly exotic. So it looks relatively like this, so you can just watch me. So we start off with bastrika. We'll do that for about a minute. And then we alternate breaths with each nostril, starting with the right nostril, then the left. So it's relatively quick. Now, of course, the pace is your choice. You can slow it down. Lots of things happening. The belly is rhythmically and smoothly going in and out. That's the belly. Constricting ujjayi in the throat. And then making one exhale and inhale through one nostril, then one exhale and inhale through the other nostril. So anytime we do any type of nadi shodhana, alternate nostril breathing, we're balancing our yin-yangs, creating assimilation, creating harmony in the body. Ready to try it? Okay, please sit tall. No mudra yet. Close the eyes, let the shoulders relax. Slow inhales and exhales, deepen the breath. Smooth it out. Relax the forehead. Relax the cheeks. Feel that prana cycling in and out, deeply and smoothly first. And now begin bastrika, bellows breath, at your pace. Try not to let the shoulders move. Try to keep the head growing tall and the spine lengthening. Make the breath very rhythmic, very even. Go slower if you need to. Relax the legs best you can. Don't clench anything in the pelvis. We're not using the bandhas yet. About 10 more seconds. And now stop the breathing technique and just be still. Let the breath normalize. Okay, for the next round, please bend the right elbow. Prepare your fingers for alternate nostril breathing. The pinky and ring finger will close left nostril, thumb will close right. Begin with the right first. It's the same Bastrika with the alternate nostril breathing. Please begin. Once you've established your rhythm, you can experiment with speeding it up if you'd like, or slowing it down does increase pranic transference too. Add the mental intention to see swirling light, swirling heat behind the navel. Please continue. For the last 10 seconds, let's all slow it down, way slow. Close the left nostril, exhale through the right all the way. Exhale through the right, empty the lungs, then inhale through the right. Hold the breath, pull the belly back and up. Lower the chin, lift the pelvic floor. Exhale through the left nostril. Inhale left, breathe in all the way. Hold the breath. Mahabandha. Open the right nostril, exhale. Right away, make your mudra. Thumb, pinky, ring finger touch, peace fingers extend, back of the hand on the knee. Keep the crown growing tall. Keep the spine lengthening up. Gentle Jalandhara Bandha here, gentle Mula Bandha, and gentle Uddiyana Bandha. So all three are very gentle, very subtle. We're still creating and heightening energy in the body. Let the breath be very calm, subtle bandhas. Keep the attention focused slightly above and back from the belly button. And if you can, envision a vortex of energy, a spiraling, multicolored wheel of light, rainbow-like even. Keep pulling the mind back to this area around the navel. Just allow the mind to rest. See if you can focus the mind for at least 12 seconds without any other thoughts. Focus the mind on that spinning wheel of energy. Train the mind to rest on one thing. Spinning energy behind the navel. breath is as gentle and subtle as ever. You might be taking an 1/8 or even a 1/16 of your lung capacity. And now, shift your awareness to Vyana Vayu. Vyana Vayu is the overall circulatory, cumulative pranic force that is the aura. It creates the aura. So instead of just focusing on the navel, now focus on the entire body's pranic flow, all around the body. Please deepen the breath once again. Come back to full inhales and exhales. Let's chant Om together 3 times. The third Om will be slightly higher than the first 2, 1 tone up in pitch. Deep breath to prepare, please. Inhale and exhale. Prepare. Breathe in. Namaste. If anyone happens to be in the vicinity of True Fusion Yoga downtown Summerlin, my roomie, Mr. David Vandermeer, is teaching a beautiful vinyasa flow at 8 a.m. If you haven't had the honor and privilege of practicing under his skilled tutelage, go take a yoga class with Dave. He's the bomb. All right, everyone, have a beautiful weekend. Thank you for joining. Tomorrow morning, 7. I think we've got like 13 days left, and then we're on day 100, then we'll change it up. Something different. Oh, you're going, Lori? Right on. All right, everyone. Take care.